Hello, hello, here we are once again with me talking about this wonderful collection from Juvia'S place for the Nubian Earth palette. I cannot stop talking about this palette. I know this video is not going to get a lot of views because of it, but I know down the line the views will come. Because this is such... I think that the Nubian Earth, I would dare say, is probably one of the best, if not the best collection Juvia'S place ever came out with. And when it came out, I don't feel like enough people talked about it, and I still don't feel like enough people are talking about it now. Juvia'S place has such good quality makeup, and it's so affordable, and I feel like it's one of those brands that apparently have kind of lost its steam as we've come out of the 2016 era with so much people deciding no longer to really wear makeup and instead go full steam ahead into kind of, I guess, self-care and skin and facial moisturizers, creams, serums, and all that kind of stuff. So I still want to talk about it. I want to swatch these. This is my favorite collection from Juvia'S place. I have the palette. I have already reviewed the palette. I may have opened these when I originally got them, but I ended up loving the formula so much and loving this collection so much that I have bought every single piece of this collection. So I have all 4 of the lip glosses, and I have all 6 of the lipsticks that came with this Nubian collection. This collection is still available. I just checked on Juvia'S place. You can still buy all the lip glosses. You can still buy every lipstick that I'm gonna swatch here. But I just wanted to create a separate video for this because I finally have used every single lipstick. I have finally used every gloss, and not just once, multiple times. I have lived with it. I have loved it. I love the scent of these. I love how long they last. I love the way that they feel on my lips. That's why I gotta make just a video just for these lipsticks, just for these lip glosses. So let's start with the lip glosses. Alright, so I have all 4 lip glosses. We have Oasis, Mirage, Nubian Nude, and I think that says Maro. I'm going to swatch all of these. So 2 of them are a sparkly, kind of glittery formula. Very pretty, very sparkly. And then 2 are just matte shades. I guess you could say matte, fully, kind of more opaque shades. So these are more, I think, maybe of a traditional gloss. This is more of a opaque, fully colored lip gloss. But let me swatch them and we can see what I'm talking about. Alright, we're going to start with Oasis. And to be honest, there's not too much of a difference between Oasis and Mirage on the lips. You'll probably see a difference as I swatch it here, but I feel like it's not so intense of a difference on the lips. It has this wonderful, big, thick doe foot applicator. I really love how big it is and how easy it is to use on the lips. Look at that. So this one is more of a kind of bronzy shade. This one's a lot more bronze, I believe. Let's pull the other one out. This is Mirage. So Oasis is more bronze, and then Mirage, right? Mirage is more of a pink with, I guess, more of a silver sparkle. So you could say this one's a little bit more cooler toned, this is warmer toned. You can see there's a difference there. There's definitely a difference in the lip gloss color, but I just feel like on the lips I don't really see that much of a difference. And maybe it's just my lip, but I feel like I don't really see too much of a difference in the color. And like I said, these are more of a traditional gloss. You can definitely see there is a difference in the color. Just personally on my lips, I don't see a difference. See there? This one's a little bit more pinky. The other one is more of a clear gloss. I have Nubian Nude in Maro, and these ones are gonna have a different look. These ones are not sparkly. This one is more of like a kind of gray, purple, brown. It's a very unique color. It kind of reminds me of the shade Teabag by Jeffree Star. This would be a more affordable option if you don't want to buy from Jeffree Star, or if you feel like you can't afford it. These all smell absolutely wonderful. They smell so good. It's hard to describe what it smells like. It kind of smells like a vanilla cupcake. It smells so good. I love the scents of these. Maro. Open it up, and you can see this one's a deeper berry, way more wine berry purple, the darker shade of the 2. Here is Maro, so pretty. It smells so good. You can see it's a way deeper tone, more wine, more maroon. That is all 4 of the lip glosses there, from lightest to darkest, as always. You can choose which one you want. I love this formula. I love this formula so much. I bought every lip gloss from the coffee shop collection. So it's really nice to have all 4 of these. I think they usually are on for right now for $7 or so, but we'll see. All right, now we have the lipsticks. These are the Velvet Matte Lipsticks. We have Nubian Sand, Nile, Morocco, Clay, Soil, and Sheba. They all come in this pretty cute packaging. All the information, I think, for both of these, I think they're just a bit smaller, but it's pretty much all packaged the same. All the information you'll find for the ingredients are on the back, and it's just packaged all the way around. The lipsticks are smaller because it's just the lipstick, but I'm trying my best to swatch these from lightest to darkest so you can pick which shade is best for you. So I would say that Nubian Sand is the lightest of all the shades, and it has this beautiful matte packaging all the way around with the sticker with the name of the bottom and the J emblem on the top. So when we open this up, all these lipsticks too have this beautiful embossing. Just really pretty, so pretty. And I've used all of these, so you're going to see that all of these have been used. I'm going to swatch down with this other hand. And this here, that is the lightest shade. These are all also scented. It's like a creme brulee kind of vanilla-y scent. I personally love it. I love it, but I know some people are like super sticklers for not having any scent, or trying to not have any scent on their lipsticks, or they maybe really like the kind of, when I think of like the OG lipsticks, like the lipsticks that belonged to my mom growing up, they were very rose scented. So I guess for some people it could be off-putting because they grew up with very floral scents, but I really don't mind, and I love these kind of sweet dessert scents. So this one is Nile. Nile is, I believe this is the one that is a little bit more yellow leaning. This is one of the shades that kind of got me into everything else, because I saw that this was a very, I guess some might call it camel yellow brown leaning shade, and I love yellow, so I was like, I have to try and get that. I have to try to use this on my lips. So I really like this shade. As you can see, it's a big step up from this shade to this one. So this is a lot more yellow brown. I'm thinking maybe for a lot of people, it's more of like a inner shade in the middle of their lips versus the way I use it, which is all over my lips. Next we have Morocco. And these are nice and snug in there. There we go. This is Morocco. And this is a really pretty kind of like a mauve, I would describe it. Let's do a 1 stripe test. Okay. So you can see there, not bad. Not a just one and done though. I like to go back and forth. And there's that real color. It's like a, I guess like a mauvey brown. A little, I feel like there's a little bit of purple in there. Am I crazy? I feel like there's a little bit of purple in there. But also still like very, I don't know. Like, it's hard to describe this color. I want to see how the website describes them. Let me see if I can pull up the website, because I want to see, do they have descriptors for these? Okay, I've got it. We've got it pulled out. This is directly from the Juvia'S Place website. This is their descriptors. I get so awful trying to describe colors sometimes. So Nubian Sand, let's do that instead. Nubian Sand, that first color, is described as a nude brown. And then we have, let's see, Nile, which I have swatched. Nile is described as a nude soft brown. I think there's a lot of yellow in there, so I don't know about that one. And then we have this one that I'm just doing right now. This is Morocco, Warm Apricot. Huh. Warm apricot from Morocco. So when I think of apricot, I think of the color orange. This does not giving orange. This feels a lot cooler. This feels like it has purple in it. That's why I keep saying mauve. But let's keep swatching. Let's see all the colors displayed together. Next we have Clay, and then Clay is described as a baked terracotta nude. So I do think this one is a little bit more pinky. Let's get this one out. Let's see. Clay? No. This is the orange, I think, isn't it? Let's see. I might have gotten my colors all mixed up. But this is Clay. So I might have gotten my colors mixed up. We might have to go one slightly lighter. No. This is clay. I think this is the orange. Hold on. Let's swatch it. So, what was clay? Clay was Baked Terracotta Nude. I think I call this orange. I think this is the shade that I wore this past weekend, and I call it an orange. But we'll see once we get all the colors up. I've never worn them all within the same span of time, if that makes sense. So this is also my first time seeing all these shades put together. Usually I'll have a look, and I'm like, I feel like this shade would go with it, and I just pull it out and I wear it. I've never actually seen all these shades together. No, this is the orange. Okay, so this is Soil. Soil is described as a rustic and warm orange. Absolutely agree. These shades are so beautiful for the fall. All of these shades. Are you kidding me? Look at this. These are fall shades. This collection is so perfect for the fall. So, okay, like I said, I messed up on my little upcline on this. This should have been over here. Soil is a lot more of a brighter orange. This is more of like a darker, almost orange red, but definitely more orange brown leaning. Do you see that? Oh, I really loved wearing this shade. I wore this shade this past weekend, and the whole look was just giving fall. I'm like, people are gonna think I'm in my summer ween kind of phase right now, but that was Soil. And I also, this past weekend, I wore two of these lipsticks. I wore Soil and I wore Sheba. I wore Sheba to a concert that I went with. I think my short for it is already up. If you're wondering what I have on my lips, it's Sheba. And Sheba is described as a rich, dark chocolate brown. And it's so dark, it's probably the darkest brown that I have. So yes, this is not black. This is brown. This is a dark brown shade. And I did a dark brown look. I don't think a lot of people associate browns with the goth scene, but it was very much part of goth makeup from what I understand. And that's Sheba. Look how dark. That really is like a dark chocolate brown. And looking at all these together, girl, I'm melting. I love this whole collection. But also I love this whole collection for the fall, and we're going into fall, and from the beginning of July, everyone was like, I can't wait for July 4th to be over because then it's Halloween. But look at these shades. Look at these lip gloss shades. Try to tell me this is not just screaming fall. This is screaming fall, you guys. They are so pretty. I can smell it from here. It smells so good to me. I put some lip gloss on earlier before I even started this video because I just love using these. These are so beautiful. They're long lasting. I find that I can eat with it quite well. It is still a lipstick, so some of it will still come off. It's not exactly staining. I love that the way that they just dry down matte. The formula is some of the best comfortable lipstick formula I have ever tried. Like, do y'all know how beauty gurus are always like, I'm obsessed, I'm obsessed. I have to use it for this, okay? I'm obsessed. I love these so much. I cannot stop talking about them. I've been saying nothing but good things about the Nubian Earth collection since the moment that I tried that palette. I love this collection. I think it's beautiful. I think it's affordable. And I think it's something everyone should buy a little bit of this coming fall if you're thinking about it. I know we have, as always, our Black Friday sales. Y'all, I bought this collection piece by piece. Okay, don't get it twisted. I think, let's see, every one of these lipsticks are $15. And then for the lip glosses, $14. That's still cheaper than a lot of other brands that are trying to sell $22 lipsticks and $18 to $20 glosses. Do you know what I mean? And they're really good quality. But also, Juvia'S has a lot of sales, okay? I think when I originally bought it, I had just bought the palette and maybe a lipstick or two, or maybe the lipstick or two came later on. But I bought this collection piece by piece. I think I started off with 2 lipsticks, and then I added another lipstick, and then I thought, you know what, let me try all the lip glosses. So I think I bought all the lip glosses, and then just recently in the past few months, I bought the other 3 missing Juvia'S Place lipsticks I needed to finish my collection. And a lot of the time, they're 50% off. Like, I love shopping during Black Friday. This is a really good Black Friday gift as well. I think you can still keep using them. I'm sure that from here until Black Friday, there will be other sales, because I'm almost positive I bought these at 50% off. So at 50% off, you're looking at $7 lip glosses, and then you're looking at, like, I think it's like $7.50 for a really good, awesome, amazing lipstick. And I don't think that's awful. I really love the quality of these. Like I said, I love the smell. As always, always look for a deal. But if you do end up not wanting to wait and buying these for $15, more power to you. Get that lipstick. That's awesome. I love these. I hope you enjoy them as well. The colors of this are beautiful. Let me know what you guys think of Juvia's Place down below. I think this color story is amazing.